Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. We so appreciate your time. And my name is Linda Coffin, and I'm here today joined by a great friend and team builder, Bill Suchak. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Linda.
So, we're going to take about 20 minutes to tell you about the Max International products and some of that information that you just saw on the video, and the extraordinary opportunity that you have before you to improve your health.
Well, let's start with health. Unfortunately, most people in the world today are exposed to high levels of pollution and toxins, high stress, poor diets, and lack of sleep. And these issues are not helping our health. According to the World Health Organization, the top two causes of death worldwide are cardiovascular diseases and cancers, and then followed by other diseases like diabetes. These trends show us that there are health challenges in our world today. Taking care of our health is very critical, Linda.
Oh, yes. And we've heard the saying that, health is wealth. And so, it's the foundation for making that significant change in our lives. And so, take a look at this picture. Our overall health depends on the health of our individual cells. And like an apple that oxidizes, if our cells aren't healthy, our bodies are not healthy.
And it's glutathione that keeps our cells healthy. After food, water, and oxygen, the fourth thing every cell needs to survive is glutathione.
And I know, Bill, it is the best kept secret. So, what is glutathione?
Well, let me explain it here. We produce it naturally in every cell of our bodies. It's our body's natural defense against toxins, pollution, and more. Every day, there are thousands of attacks on our cells. It is glutathione that protects us against these attacks. Without optimal glutathione levels, our cells cannot stay healthy. And we know that if our cells are not healthy, our bodies cannot be healthy.
Yeah, that's so true. And there's so many benefits to having optimal levels of glutathione. Our immune system is going to be stronger. That's important today. It's going to reduce the inflammation in our cells, and inflammation is the start of all disease. And it's going to help to slow down our aging process. So I kind of like that idea.
Mhm.
We get better sleep, better energy, we have reduced stress. And tell me who isn't stressed in the world today. And we also get better mental focus and clarity. It's improving our performance, whether it's mental or physical, and we get better stamina. And our recovery, so that when we perform, we can perform better and recover better, whether we're in the gym, the classroom, the boardroom, or even the ballroom.
But here's the bad news. From about the age of 20, our glutathione levels start to go down naturally, just due to aging. We usually lose 10 to 15% of our glutathione levels every decade, and you can see that by the time we are in our 40s, 50s, and above, our glutathione levels are nowhere near where we need them to be. So it's not surprising that we start to hear about health issues, lack of energy, aches and pains, trouble sleeping, and so many other complaints as we see people getting older.
Oh, yeah, it's not surprising at all, Bill. And, stress, poor diet, toxins, illness, alcohol, and other issues cause our glutathione levels to go down even faster. And, you can control alcohol, maybe diet. It's really difficult to control the air that you breathe. And remember what we said, if you have optimal levels of glutathione, your cells are going to be healthy. But if you don't have enough glutathione in your cells, well, your cells aren't going to be healthy. And if our cells aren't healthy, our bodies cannot be healthy. So this is a really big concern, Bill.
Absolutely, Linda. And in fact, there are over 74 diseases and even more uh, in health challenges associated with glutathione. Diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, stroke, arthritis, kidney disease, and so many more are just a few of the health challenges associated with low glutathione.
And I bet a lot of us didn't know that. We've all heard of those diseases, but we didn't know that they were associated with low levels of glutathione. So, Bill, we've heard about how important glutathione is. So, why don't we just get more of it? That's always been the challenge. You can take glutathione in a pill or a capsule. It's just going to get digested within your gut and not get absorbed into the cell. It's not going to reach those organ cells where you need it the most. And so if you take glutathione by injection or intravenous, it's very short-lived. It works, but it's very short-lived and it's very expensive. So it's not convenient or affordable for most of us. And so that really brings us to the key question we have here tonight. How do we effectively raise our glutathione levels?
Well, let me tell you, Linda, Max International has the solution, and it's called ribosine. Ribosine is a breakthrough in science that raises glutathione within the cells. It's a combination of D-ribose and L-cysteine. Ribose is the simple sugar we use to make energy, and cysteine is an amino acid that we need as one of the key components to make glutathione. The ribose protects the cysteine, getting it into the cell intact, where the ribose will now produce energy, and the cysteine is available to make glutathione.
Oh, sorry, simple, brilliant, and profound. Ribosine was created by this amazing person, the late Dr. Herbert T. Nagasawa. He was an amazing man and spent more than 45 years of professorship and also 25 years of his work invested in the scientific research related to the creation of ribosine. So there's 55 peer-reviewed studies now and more to come. Ribosine is the most advanced glutathione support that's available in the world, and it is more than 300% effective than the next best alternative at raising glutathione in the organ cells. So we've already heard that glutathione is critical for our health. So this is a really big deal. And ribosine is truly a science breakthrough that solves that real problem in our world today. And it's because it's only available from Max International that this gives us a remarkable business advantage not to be missed.
And ribosine can be found in Max International's breakthrough products as shown above. Max products are halal certified, and they are also approved by the required authorities in any countries or country where Max is officially open. All our products are certified by this banned substance control group to have no banned substances. So they are safe for athletes and all of us to use. People love our products, Linda. When they try them, they come back for more.
Yes, absolutely. And let's get into the details of those products. Max One, this was the first product developed by Dr. Nagasawa. And you can see that it is 100% pure ribosine. It is really good for people that might have sensitivities to other ingredients in supplements. So you're going to take 2 capsules a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, or evening with a full glass of water, and you will experience those benefits that we talked about earlier: more energy, better sleep, more stamina.
And Celgevity is our most advanced formula. It contains ribosine and 12 supporting ingredients listed here to raise glutathione within the cells. You take 2 capsules in the morning and 2 in the evening. Most healthy people will notice better energy, better mental focus, better sleep, and reduced aches and pains. So for someone with a health challenge, the results can be life-changing.
Yeah, so if you're healthy and want to remain healthy, you want to take Celgevity. And if you're aging and want to stay youthful, you better take Celgevity. And if you've had health challenges and you're recovering, take Celgevity to help that recovery. So we've had thousands of testimonies with the Max products. We find that once people try them, they definitely come back for more. If you give Max products a try for yourself and commit for just 90 days, we are certain that you're soon going to be sharing your own fantastic testimony. And part of our presentation this evening is to be joined by two amazing women who are going to do just that and share their amazing testimonies with the Max products. And I'm going to welcome both Tammy and Marie Pole to the presentation. And I'm going to start off with Marie Pole. If you could just tell us your story. Oh, you're on mute, Marie Pole.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. Many years ago, I retired in 2013. And although I had a great career as a parliamentary security professional, there was some downside to that because we work on hardwood marble, and it's really hard on your back. And 5 years before I retired, I had an injury at work, and I was crushed like an accordion against a moving cage in a hard concrete wall. So my whole thorax was crushed, and that left me with I don't know what you call it, but some issues with my spine. And without Max, Celgevity in particular, I couldn't function the way I do today. I couldn't turn around in my bed. I couldn't twist in any way I would feel. Today, the injuries are still there. However, it makes the pain more manageable. And I'm able to turn somewhat in my bed, and I'm able to do some things. And so it sort of ruined my career at the time. And so eventually I retired because my position was redundant. And so without Max products, you don't have a good quality of life, or as good quality of life as you would. Sorry about this black things coming up. So I'm really grateful for Max and Dr. Nagasawa that created this brilliant product that keeps us healthy. So back to you, Linda.
Oh, thank you, Marie Pole. That must have been excruciating, and that's definitely one of the issues that people have as we age, as aches and pains. But of course, with your workplace accident, good to know that pain is being managed much better with glutathione enhancing products.
Thank you.
Nice. And then we have Tammy. Tammy, you are just an ambassador for Max and its products. And so please tell us your story. You're on mute too.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we have so many stories personally being on the product. I think it's been 18 years now. It goes so fast. And so personally, when I initially started the product, way back at the beginning, I'm pretty healthy. I'm generally a healthy person. And so I didn't think I was going to get a lot out of it, to be honest with you. But I had a head cold that was coming on and wasn't feeling well at all. And I tried it, and surprisingly, within just, I think it was 15, 20 minutes, I was like, my head started to clear up. I started to feel good. I had all this energy because Chris and I were doing a little bit of traveling. When we were looking at the company, we met a friend, and he gave us some products to try. And I said to Chris, I said, oh my gosh, I feel so good. I was so surprised that it happened that quick for me. And not everybody has the same results so quick. I noticed that I had, because we work out often, I noticed that the lactic acid buildup, especially in the heavy lifting with the legs and stuff, I didn't have the pain that I would normally have. So I really enjoyed that. There's nothing worse than working out and the next day you can't sit down, you can't do anything. And it really discourages you to want to go back and train. So those were some of the big ones. Mental clarity was a big one for me, and just to have a better memory, that was another big one. So there was a lot going on. Moving fast forward, I'm 61. I'm going to be 62 in a couple months, and nobody even believes it. And going through menopause, I was just blown away that I didn't have the flashes, the sweats that women would tell me about, the ups and downs and the moods, all of that. I was surprised that I didn't have that. And yeah, so I really will never go off these products ever, ever, ever. We just feel so great on them, and we function really well on them. We're extremely healthy, and we're so grateful. So thank you for having me on this evening.
Oh, truly our pleasure, Tammy, Marie Paul. Incredible stories, and to get those types of benefits that not only improve your quality of life but improve your perspective of life is exceptional. So I really appreciate both of your stories this evening and the time that you took to present to all of us. So again, to those of you who have watched our presentation, don't hesitate to get back to the individual that invited you to watch this. The Max products are truly something to take a look at and very unique in the marketplace. So wishing you all the best in health. And Bill, thank you so much for being my co-presenter this evening. So appreciate that.
My pleasure, Linda. Always happy to present with you.
All right. So just get back to the person who took you to this presentation to learn more information about Max International. Thank you for your time. So valued.